back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in Robert Lopez. And these guys
it's together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. There's a strike.
Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-1 the final tally today. The Colorado Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Boone Logan wins his 4th game out of the bullpen. Ryan Knight comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Ryan Knight.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. And he's in front of a tight slider that time.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Descalso waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This is in the air out to right field. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
9-7 the final score in this ball game. Colorado put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Boone Logan earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Ryan Knight closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Tonight for the victorious Rockies. 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Mariners, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Ryan Knight takes Norris is in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A knuckler that just missed too low. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. This one's down to third. Wilkerson over to his left, and a good throw gets him one gone. At the plate, Jed Jerko. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Jed Jerko.
The windup and the 0-1. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past his swing for a strike.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Austin Hedges will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. The 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Hedges is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes him swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month.
Ryan Knight takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Jed Jerko now. And these guys are making
all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Tonight's game. Ryan Knight takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fouled off. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Kyle Schwarber.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Valley has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brandon McCarthy earns his Ryan Knight comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. McCutchen, the runner at second with one away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never. Ryan Knight takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ryan Knight.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and his guys need him to get things. Started here in the top half of the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in fourth place in that department in the National League. Next to bat for the Giants, Justin Turner. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defense.
And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Colorado jumped ahead in the seventh inning. Ryan Knight comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Ryan Knight.
Matt Duffy is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, readied off in the ninth, and it's fouled away.
One today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay in the long. Was a big part of this one here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Hooks sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-5 tonight. The Rockies rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Miguel Castro claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Knight wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening for my partner. Ryan Knight takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ryan Knight.
From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on Owen.